So, home weekend,
Yes.
good powertrain, master of qualifying, which we saw in Monaco. Pole position?
I would say it's definitely on the cards. Yeah, I think the surfaces here change every year, and the sim data we got wasn't as useful as it normally is, and I've heard it's the same for the other teams. So, but I think the guys understand this car pretty well now, and if it's in a good window, we'll be competitive. I think we can get pole. Yeah.
Okay, awesome. Talk to me about the future. I want to talk about, obviously, next season. I know, obviously, this year is a big learning year, but everyone's going to make a step forward with their new powertrain. Obviously, you've still got the old Porsche powertrain. So going into next season, are you expecting to be on the back foot again, or do you reckon the software updates could help you along the line, or do you think it's going to be a bit of a tough one?
Well, obviously, Porsche had this powertrain for 2 years, so there's not much more you can develop, and also in the regulations, you can't change any hardware anyway. So, they've had, all the manufacturers have had their new one for a year. There's probably some small gains they can make, but honestly, I wouldn't envision everything changing too much for next year. I still think that our car will be competitive. Yes, it'll be frustrating to not be, let's say, in the best car, but it's close, and on our day we can win. And if I put a consistent season together, I think top 5 in the championship is where we should be aiming. And I will point out, in terms of consistency, I'm the only driver I think has had a DNF this year. So, yeah, it seems to, even last year I barely had any. So, yeah.
And consistency is very important. Obviously, in the press conference, you talked about the bell curve, and you said you'll probably be here, and you're expecting this. So you're not expecting that.
I'm expecting it to go down. I mean, bell curve is the wrong, law of diminishing margins, let's say, or like the rate of improvement in the last few months has been very quick and very steep. But we're not far off our. There's never a ceiling, but a ceiling, let's say.
Best of luck for this weekend. Thank you.